Double tap actually breaks this weapon against the Patient 13 boss fight on Terminus. If you guys are still struggling with the Terminus boss fight, or you just want to get the terminal calling card done, this video is perfect for you. Today I'm gonna show you the most insane weapon against the Patient 13 boss, so make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get this. Alright guys, here we are on Terminus, and before we start this video, I just gotta take a second, man, because this map, absolutely fantastic. But not gonna lie, this might be the last video I made with, well, Terminus being easy, I mean the boss fight at least, because the weapon that I'm about to show you today is pretty much the ultimate gun to take down the Patient 13 boss. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in the game that is better than this. Like, I love the ASG, I love many of the weapons in the game, but this is the DM10. The damage this does to the boss fight, no matter what round you're on, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, it doesn't matter if you fight the boss fight on round 10, 30, 300, 999, this weapon will do a ridiculous amount of damage and will pretty much destroy Patient 13 in, well, just a few minutes. I think it takes longer for him to come back from when he's going underwater than to actually go down. So yeah, today you guys are in for a treat. If you're still struggling with beating this boss fight, or if you're still struggling to getting the terminal calling card, or you just want to make the Patient 13 boss fight even easier, this is the video for you guys. I'm gonna slap the loadout on the screen right now. For me, this works the best. I don't know if this is the best or not, but I'm pretty sure it's... And I'm also gonna put on the screen the augments for every perk that I'm gonna use in this video. The most important perk, of course, is going to be double tap, because we're gonna be using double standard on this weapon. And you're gonna see on the boss fight why. Alright, now I'm gonna skip ahead to the, well, boss fight, because I don't want to bore you guys with the unnecessary Easter egg steps. That could be a bit boring as well. If you guys are looking to do the Easter egg steps and you don't know how to do it, I'll put it in the description, my ultimate guide on this map. Alright guys, so here we are, ready for the boss fight. We are on round 30. I definitely wanted to go a bit higher, because I know some people are gonna say, hey, you're just on round 15 or 20 doing boss fight, of course it's gonna be easy. Well, I went to 30, it's not that much, but you know, as I always say, no matter how lower the round it is, or how the round it is, every weapon that I use will do the same amount of damage to the boss fights. If you have it pack 3 legendary, it's gonna do the same damage on round 999 as it does on round 15. So when it comes to boss fight, it doesn't really matter what round you're on. So as you guys know, this weapon is a single fire, but when you pack it, it has a special ability and it gets a binary trigger, meaning it shoots once when you click and once when you release, basically 2 shots per click. So I'm clicking, holding the mouse, and then releasing, shooting again. But when you put double tap and when you pack it, well, it does this. That is pretty much a fully automatic weapon, kind of. I mean, you do have to somewhat click it a bit fast, but this thing shoots so fast, it's hilarious. And we're doing around 7,000 damage on the body with double standard augment for double tap, and we're doing 10,800 on the crit spot, which I think it's pretty darn good, if you ask me. I think it's pretty darn good. This is a 5-shot headshot at health cap and a 6 to 7 shots on the body on health cap as well. So when it comes to damage, this weapon is great. I would definitely not advise to go for high rounds with this weapon, because, well, at the end of the day, it's still a bullet weapon, and having the wonder weapons with you is gonna be better. But I cannot wait to show you guys what this thing can do in the boss fight. Yesterday I did try it out on stream, and for some reason I forgot to put legendary on it. I went to it with purple rarity, and it was better than any weapon that I used in the game so far against the Terminus boss. So today we're having it gold pack 3, and I'm using the napalm mode, because most of the phases in the boss fight are gonna be, well, weak to napalm. And you guys are gonna see how much damage this thing does. I do have with me a goblin as well, but we're not really gonna use this. I was just testing it out. It does some pretty nice headshot damage, to be fair, with double tap, but body damage, not that impressive, to be fair. Alright, I'm gonna skip the cutscene because, well, no spoilers, as always. And here we are. Our refill ammo, I do have ammo refilled already. Never mind. Look at this ugly guy, man. I love that he stands there like that, just waiting for you to actually take a shot. So, first shot is not gonna count. 13,000 damage. That did 13,000 damage on a shot. On the crit spot, we're doing 5,000 only. Okay, so 5,000 crit spot, 13,000 non-crit spot because of the double tap augment. And if you start spamming this thing, well, you're gonna do this. Phase 1 done. Phase 1 done in like 40 bullets. I don't care if you think the ASG is better. I don't care if you think even the War Machine is better than this. I've never seen a weapon take down the Patient 13 so fast. I mean, a weapon that is not a kill streak or a wonder weapon. Plus, we don't really have wonder weapons that are good against this guy. The Beam Smasher is pretty useless. But so far, everybody thought the ASG or maybe the GS45s was the best weapon. Yeah. That completely changes right now. This thing is ridiculous. 13.5, I think it was, 1,000 damage. 13.5k damage. It's insane. Look how much damage we're doing against these tentacles as well, man. I mean, to be fair, that 13,000 damage is going to happen only on the phases where he's weak to Nepal mode. So normally we'll do around 5 to 6,000 damage per crit spot. But nonetheless, man. Alright, we'll throw that there. Start spamming this guy. Look at that, man. Okay. Okay, so we're doing 5.2 damage. 5.2k damage. I mean, it's still ridiculous. It shoots so fast. It shoots so fast. Okay, 4,000 damage. Phase 2 is done? No, it's not done. It's not done yet. Get out of the way. 6,000 damage. If you're a bit closer to him, you do a bit more damage. And if you wait long enough, he's actually gonna turn into the phase where he's weak to Nepal mode again. And you can kind of clear the third phase almost with it. Okay, I'm actually gonna wait a bit. See if he does that. Come on, buddy. Are you gonna do that, or are you just gonna make me take down your tentacles? I think he's not gonna do that. There we go. Broken. Now he should go into Nepal mode weakness. There it is. Nope. It's cryo freeze again. Damn it. Anyways, phase 2 is done. Just like that. Took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but I kind of wanted to show you guys the damage the gun does. We got a amalgam right there. We can get this gun to Nebula as well. There we go, amalgam dead. And I didn't even have Deadwire on or Shatter Rift or anything. I just had Napalm. As I said, on round 55 or on health cap is not going to be as good of a weapon. But against the Terminus Boss, he's going to do exactly the same. So, you can get to round 55 by using mutant injections or anything that you want. And then when you want to go to the boss fight, just use this. Back into 3, legendary. You're going to absolutely cook the boss. Yay, another amalgam. Come on, amalgam. Go down, buddy. I never thought I would say that the marksman rifle is good in Black Ops 6 Zombies, because I always kind of despised them. They were not impressive whatsoever. I always knew that this one has a bit of a chance, because, well, it gets a binary trigger. It has a special pack ability. Yo, get out of the way. Come on, go to Nippon phase. Yes. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous, man. What in the world was that? What in the world was that? This thing is ridiculous. If you have the correct ammo mod, man, imagine what 4 people with this weapon would do against the Terminus boss fight. And this is another point that I want to talk to you about. I know a lot of people are saying, hey, you're using this in solo. In solos, every weapon is good, because solos is a lot easier on the boss fights. That's not true. The health cap of a boss scales with how many players are in a squad. So even if you are in a 4-man squad, and you're using the same weapon I'm doing, it's gonna do the exact same damage, but of course the health bar of the boss is gonna go down a bit slower because probably not everybody is shooting at the boss. If everybody would shoot at the boss at the same time, you would take his health just as fast. Yes, the boss has more health in squads if you're playing with actual squads, but keep in mind that that health bar is meant for 4 players, not for a solo player. So that point is kind of invalid. I'm gonna try to exfil. I don't know if I actually can. Okay, exfil is a no-go, but I do have another amalgam, and I want to put dead wire very quick on this weapon to show you what it can do against amalgams as well. And then we're gonna wrap up the video for today. Okay, we do that. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. Double tap really makes a difference. It might not be double tap 2.0, 6.2 in the non-crit, and then we're doing 16 point something on the crit damage, on the crit spot. Yeah, he's dead. Just like that, he's done. Manglers. Absolutely no worries about manglers. Like, if you use the correct ammo mod, if you use a good ammo mod, you're gonna cruise through everything. You are going to cruise through everything. Mono decoys. But anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and hit that notification bell because we're doing a lot of testings, a lot of weapon testing live, and you definitely don't want to miss those. Definitely don't want to miss those. But anyways, until the next one, guys, have a great one, and bye-bye.